Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do your homework and I'll briefly explain what I'm doing and why. Alrighty, we got a function j of x. Here's a table for j of x. And then we've got a new function k of x, that's k of x. We're gonna plug 2 in for x per number 1. So that means that k of 2 equals j of 2 plus 3. So that means since j of 2 is 5, this is 5 plus 3, so 8. K of 5 for number 2 is j of 5 plus 3. And so j of 5 is 2. So then k of 5 is equal to 2 plus 3, which is 5. Here's another function. Now m of x is j of 2x. Guys, we're just going to plug in 3 for x and we're not going to stress about it. M of 3 equals j of 2 times 3, which is j of 6. And again, now j of 6 is 1. So this equals 1. M of 0 equals j of 2 times 0. So that equals j of 0. And j of 0 is 4. Just remind yourself that the number inside the parentheses is x, and you're just gonna plug it in, and the rest you have to refer to the table. Now we get a graph instead of a chart. No big deal, we're still gonna do the same thing. So let's see what g of 1 is about. If g of x equals all of that, then g of 1 equals 2 times f of 1 minus 2, which is 2 times f of negative 1. And now I have to find that on the graph. I have to find f of negative 1 on the graph. Negative 1 is x. Remember, number inside the parentheses is x. So where x is negative 1 is right here. And I need to see what the y value is, because f of negative 1 is that y value where x is negative 1. And it's right up there, and its y value is 5. So this equals 2 times 5, 10. Let's do it again. G of 3. G of 3 is going to be 2 times f of 3 minus 2. So that's 2 times f of 1. Ooh, now x is 1. And I need to figure out what y is. And the y is 1. So that equals 2 times 1, which is 2. Okay? All right, let's keep it going. We only have a couple left. New function, r of x, q of 3x. Which of the following expressions cannot be evaluated? Well, let's see. R of 0. If I plug in 0 for x, I get q of 0. And I can totally find q of 0. Okay? So here's the deal. I'm doing q of 3 times whatever this number is. So in this case, 3 times 0. That's q of 0. It's on the chart, so I can evaluate it. Let's look at this one. Q of 3 times 1. That's q of 3. 3's on the chart. I can evaluate it. Q of 3 times 2. That's q of 6. 6 is on the chart, so I can evaluate it. Q of 3 times 4. That's the same as q of 12, and unfortunately, they didn't tell me it. All right, so I don't have enough information. Which can't be? That's going to have to be D. Okay, here's another function. z of x equals q of negative x. Which of the following can't be evaluated? Okay, so basically, z of negative 3. Wait, what are we doing? Q of negative 3. Apologies. So remember, this number inside is x. I'm going to drop it into q right here. Negative 3 becomes positive 3. All of these, as a matter of fact, once the negative goes in, they're just going to become the opposite of what they are. So this one will be positive 2. This one will still be 0. And this one will be negative 1. And the big question is, what is not defined? So what can I not find? I can find q of 3. I can find q of 2. I can find q of 0. But I cannot find q of negative 1 because the chart doesn't give it to me. So again, that one is D. Okay, another new function. T of x is q of x minus 2. If t of x is 12, determine the value of x. Okay, no big deal. They're telling me t of x is 12. So then I can go over here, and whenever I see t of x, I can say, I know you're really 12. So I get 12 equals q of x minus 2. And I'm trying to solve for x. So slowly, I got to get rid of everybody and isolate x. The first thing I'm going to do, the way you get rid of a minus 2 is to do plus 2 to both sides of the equation. 12 plus 2 is 14 equals q of x. And now, what x value do I plug in to get 14? Let's go. Look at it over here. There's 14. The x value that went in was 4. Okay. The spiral review. Write each expression in factored form. If you guys have a problem with factoring, we're going to have to go over this in more detail in class. You guys, there's a million different ways to factor. A million. I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know which way you learned, and if you didn't learn the way I'm about to do it, you may not know what the heck I'm doing. Just do it your way. As long as you get what I get, that's great. And if you need a refresher on factoring, we'll have to either do it in class or you come see me at support. Okay, so what I do is I take the last number times the first number. So this is a 1 times negative 35, and I put that at top. And then I put the middle number on the bottom, that's a 2. Now I'm looking for two numbers that can multiply to make me 35, add or subtract to make me 2. And that's 7 and 5. Because 7 minus 5 is 2 and 7 times 5 is 35. However, the signs do matter. I've been ignoring them up to now, but they matter. I need the 5 to be negative, so that 7 plus negative 5 is a positive 2, and then 7 times negative 5 is a negative 35. And these two are my magic numbers that go inside parentheses with x. So x plus 7, x minus 5. Okay? Over here on number 11, I've got really big numbers here. That 9, remember, we have to multiply by the 36. It's going to make things big and ugly. However, we're lucky. Do you notice that 9, 36, and 36 are all divisible by 9? That means that I can pull a 9 out, meaning divide everybody by 9. Okay? I can't make the 9 disappear because I don't have an equal sign. So the 9's just going to hang out in the front. And I get x squared plus 4x plus 4. And I can factor now what's inside these parentheses the same way. What multiplies to 1 times 4, but adds to 4? 2 and 2. And everybody's positive, so everybody's positive. 9, x plus 2, x plus 2. Okay, this can also be written as 9 times x plus 2 squared. Alrighty, that's all.